What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to Let Me Read You Tarot. My name is E. I am here to do your April 2020 general reading. General, as I said. So this will not apply to every single Aquarius on the planet. If it does not apply, please leave it here with me, Aquarius, or you can check out your moon or rising sign. And yeah, I think that's all. So Aquarius, we're going to get right into it. As you can see, the cards are already laid. I normally don't, lay the cards before, but because I'm not posting like that on YouTube, I wanted to cover as many areas, in your lives as possible, especially with all this going on. So we're going to cover your finances, we'll cover love, and we're also going to talk about what's going on spiritually. We'll start it off with your general message, your overall general message for the month, and we'll end this thing with the positive affirmations that fell all over the place. Aquarius, you guys had some intuitive messages, and so there is either some news around a child or news around children. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, one of those signs may be significant to you during the month of April. Also angel number 1010. The number 10 period, that could be the vibration that you're on. I know the 10s deal with leadership, so you might want to look that up. And also her sharp tongue. So there's somebody here who's a sharpshooter. Like they say it, they say it how it is, but it can sting sometimes. So this could also be saying, Aquarius, maybe you need to watch your communication this month, okay? In your financial sector, which I'll get back to, you have the F word. And when this card came out, Spirit gave me like several different like F words. So I don't know how this will apply. But one of the words, of course, the card speaks about forgiveness. And I feel like it's very huge. That's like the major key alert is forgiveness. But I also was given the word faithful, finances, friendship, faith, freedom, FU, okay, focus, family, fake, and fighting, okay? So, just depending on where you at, all of this could be a factor, but it may be one out of these, many F words. So let's talk about your overall general message, Aquarius. You guys got self-sabotage. Now, keep in mind the energy, energy could be reversed. So this could be someone that you're dealing with, but sabotage is your overall healing message. When I see the sabotage card, I always think of someone who has an unhealthy inner child. And so this is somebody who plays a lot of head games with themselves as far as like, I'm not worthy, this will never happen for me. It's like that poverty consciousness, not having that abundance mindset. And it could be due to past experiences, okay? I also was guided to read what the book says about this, Aquarius. Normally, I don't, like to do the book, meaning I like to just, let spirit speak. But I was guided to read this. It says, now is the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing your energy on why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experiences. When you connect to the saboteur archetype, you begin to recognize all the ways you pass up interesting opportunities and relationships which can make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. The saboteur is terrified of change and guard your heart from that which is meaningful to you, with the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, you cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which would fulfill you. On the lighter side of the saboteur, you can help connect to your intuition and help you to learn, to listen to your deeper wisdom. It can assist you in deciphering a potentially dangerous situation from an exciting one. Okay, so some of y'all gonna have to run that back because I feel like that is like somebody's like personality here. So you can have someone, like I said, who has a unhealthy inner child. That's usually what it stems from, that root chakra. Once that root chakra is effed with, it sends an imbalance through all your chakras. And so this is somebody who may have abandonment issues, or they have a hard time dealing with rejection, or again, had a rough childhood, and so they're very fearful. So they'll f up a good thing. They'll trick themselves out of what may be for them sometimes, all out of fear. Okay, so you or someone else, Aquarius. I also see the hawk here in this card. And the hawk is all about, that visionary energy, being able to see the bigger picture, having a higher perspective and understanding. And so there's a need to take on an abundance mindset, Aquarius. Okay, you are an limitless being. You can manifest whatever you desire. Okay, and whatever happened in the past, that was a cycle in your life. That's not like a prison term. You're not bound to your past, okay? Because there's something definitely heavy about the past. So in your financial sector, like I said, you got the F word, which is the number 3. So this is, when I see 3s, I think of teamwork, collaboration, just creativity, creation, and all of that. So I'm getting different, messages here financially for Aquarius. For some of you guys, I feel like there is an opportunity that somebody may receive. But I feel like there either is some jealousy around this opportunity. There may be other people who want this position or would have liked to have this opportunity. And it could be, like I said, some competition. But when we're talking about the 5 of Swords, this is not good competition. This is, I play dirty. I'll do whatever I have to do to win. And I'm also seeing like confrontation. Okay, so there could be an argument around finances or around an opportunity that is going to be presented to you or someone else. I'm also getting here that somebody is not fun to work with. Like, you got that mean boss. It's my way. Look how they can't stand him. People in the background like, he get on my nerves. I can't stand. You know what I mean? So it could be like a mean boss or someone who does not play well with others. I feel like there's a lot of worry around, your finances, and it could be due to what's going on. Maybe this, of course, this was random as hell. You know what I'm saying? So some people may have not, been saving or was prepared financially for, something like this to happen. I am seeing odd jobs, like someone who does odd jobs here. Like you do a little bit of everything, like a little bit of different hustles. I also feel like you may receive some news around your finances. Okay, some of you guys may be starting a new business in the near future, like a small business, and you are going to have to build this thing from the ground up. You are going to need a team, but you are going to have to know how to work with others, because I'm getting somebody here who is not easy to work with. I also feel like your child, if you have like a teenager or a child that may be in their younger 20s or whatever, you may be helping them out too in some sort of way. Maybe they have a job, but it's not enough to cover their bill. Maybe you're helping them out. I feel like there is a lot of worry, Aquarius. I'm getting anxiety and stress. I'm also getting here, this is outside of like work. I feel like some of you guys don't sleep. Like you know what I mean? Like you struggle with sleeping. Maybe you have insomnia. Maybe you battle anxiety. I'm seeing medication in the back, so maybe somebody here is, antidepressants, I just heard, or something like that. So I feel like somebody here may be like, I don't know, really extremely worried, overthinking, a lot on their mind. Like I said, tossing and turning. Something has someone like extremely worried. I do feel like it has something to do with their finances. I hope anybody didn't get fired too, because the F word, I don't know why I feel like fired. Maybe someone didn't get along with their boss and they got fired, or something happened around the workplace. But I still see a new opportunity coming after that. There's a need for you guys to plan, Aquarius. So this is the time you want to save. I think you want to have mindful spending. Same thing I was telling Sagittarius. Even though Sagittarius money sector was like flowing, still there's something about needing to plan and save. Okay, plan and save. So set small goals for yourself. Maybe put something aside for your future. I also feel like there's a worry about the future. Like, I don't know. I think somebody is over, like, again, with all that is going on, I feel like somebody here is like a little worried about, their future, or maybe something didn't pan out the way that someone had planned it to. But, with it being clarified here, there's no need to worry. Worrying is not going to, it doesn't help any of us to worry, you know. We have to then get into solution mode. Like, what can I do to start, building or fixing this situation, or trying to, get some damage control going. So I feel like there's just simply a need for you guys to plan, because right after this worrisome energy, you got the sun with the world. So for some of you guys, I'm getting something about graduation or graduating. Even if it's not literally, it can be graduating spiritually. Maybe you're coming out of a time, maybe you had a huge life-changing experience that you passed the test, in a sense. So there's something about passing a test. So if you have to like take a test or get certified, or if there's something going on and you're worried about that, I don't feel like, especially if you're a cook or working like the food industry, sometimes they have those is it the safe serve test or something like that? Said the safe serve. I know it's a safety test, you guys. It's like especially if you want to be a cook or anything, dietitian. I think you're going to pass, especially with the sun. You have the sun twice, Aquarius. So, if this brings you any comfort or peace, I'm using several decks and the sun is out. So I think it's more so about not praying and worrying. I do see travel, international travel in the future for you guys. Success when you have the sun in the world. I see your creativity. There's something surrounded around your creativity. I feel like a lot of you guys are evolving, and it's happening slowly but surely. It's like the cycle is almost complete. Like everything is about to come full circle. I feel like things are about to change for the positive. I think it's more so about getting out of your head. The world is also about what will we create in this cycle of our lives. That chapter is closed. We're on a whole new page. These pages are blank. What will we create this time around? Some of you guys may even be like authors or writers. Maybe you write children's books, or, getting creativity. I see success, Aquarius, because this is your card. And it's funny because this is Aquarius, Leo. I mean, it usually is all the fixed signs, but I look at this as Aquarius and Leo. And then you have the sun, Leo energy. So there is definitely something very positive getting ready to happen in your world. We are in the year, what they say, the year of Aquarius. We in y'all element. Things are definitely going to change. I think you need to get out of your head. You're overthinking things. You're fine. There's money coming in. There's an opportunity coming in. Yes, you are going to have to work hard for it. Yes, you are going to have to build. Yes, it is going to take time. Okay, with this clock in the back. Okay, it's about divine timing. Just keep planning, keep tackling your goals. The marathon. I don't know why that's like significant. Like it's like a marathon. So moving on over into your love life, you guys got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, it's almost like this woman's making an offering to this god or this goddess. Aquarius, I feel like you are either bored in love, or maybe something you were involved in turned out to be disappointing. Maybe, I don't know. I'm also getting picky vibes. So I don't know if you're extremely picky when it comes to dating, which is nothing wrong with that. These days, you got to be picky. You got to be a little picky out here. You got to be a little choosy out here. So, yeah, I do feel like you guys are kind of like either bored or dissatisfied, or maybe you're disappointed with the way a situation turned out. But the Queen of Swords, she is looking into the future, that visionary energy. She has a higher understanding. The thing about the Queen of Swords is this is the queen that experienced a lot of hardship. So her, I don't want to say her heart is cold, but she's learned some very hard lessons, and the Queen of Swords does not want to be hurt again. And she does have a reputation of being like bitter, or the widow, or the woman who is like still scorned. And it's like, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think she's just gained the wisdom from her experiences. And maybe that's the cycle you're in. Maybe you're getting a higher understanding of like, what is happening in your life? Why do I not feel fulfilled? Why am I not satisfied? So there's a need to focus on the future, because she looks like she's looking out into the future. I feel like some of you guys do not. I got the same thing for Sagittarius. So some of y'all might be dealing with a Sag, or it could be your moon rising or Venus sign or something like that. I feel like there's something about not believing in yourself, okay? Doubting yourself. Fear-based thinking. This is also about denial, denying your gifts, suppressing them, hiding them, not wanting to deal with them, not wanting to face your reality, and not seeing the magician. It's like you guys don't even see that you are a magician. The magician is very confident. He believes in himself. He knows how to make something out of nothing. He knows how to pull what he wants, what he sees in his mind. He knows how to pull in his physical reality. He's the good salesman. This is the master stylist. This is the rapper who is very skilled. This is the designer. This is the person who may be multi-talented. But it's like Aquarius, it's funny because I'm not sure if you see yourself the way the Queen of Swords usually sees herself. She's very business savvy, very sharp, very intelligent, very knowledgeable. She's a no bullshit queen. Okay, and I feel like somebody's heart here is hardened. Like they're looking into the future, but they don't have a lot of like hope. Okay, a lot of faith. Their past experiences, it's one of those things where it's like when you had a lot of effed up relationships, that mentality of, niggas ain't, or men ain't shit, or females ain't shit, we have that mentality. And that may be true. That may have been a cycle in your life where you did meet those types of men or women, but again, you're not a prisoner to your past. You are the magician. You can create a new reality. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to know you're worthy. You have to know that you co-create. But this woman has a blindfold on. And she's I feel like a lot of you guys are going through the void right now, which is the dark night of the soul. You're in between worlds. You don't know. You're in that gray area. And when we get in the dark night of the soul, we don't know, we're not in control anymore. And that is scary. So now we start getting anxious because we feel like it's not happening. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's taking a long time. When is it going to come? When we start doing that, we immediately mess up the whole manifestation process, because you can't pray and worry. You can't believe and doubt. You're going to have to pick a struggle, Aquarius. And I feel like this is in all areas. Like, even when it comes to like your career, you have to, know that you are like, again, a powerful, knowledgeable, business savvy, sharp individual. This was just a minor setback for a major comeback. Whatever you're dissatisfied with, whether it be life, maybe your past relationships, maybe different people are trying to talk to you, but you ain't feeling none of them, or maybe you ain't even feeling love, period. This rainbow here. Some of you guys need to look up the spiritual meaning of a rainbow. If you can see how these cards are positioned, this is what the Queen of Swords is looking at. Mind you, she's the very first card in your love spread. Look what's in the future that she can't see. Because in the middle of her spread, she's too busy disappointed, not believing in herself, doubting it's ever going to happen. It's taking a long time. Life is whatever. You know what I mean? It's just that negative, that stinking thinking we do. But look what's in her future. The Fool, the Sun, a bright future. And the thing about the Fool is the Fool has faith. The Fool knows he had to pack light. He had to leave the past behind in order to start this new journey. Look how she's just free, like she's just falling. She's trusting that she'll land on her feet. She just knows she don't want what's behind her. You know, she don't know what's ahead, but she don't want what's behind her either. So there's a need for you to stay optimistic, have faith, trust your process, because your future is very bright, Aquarius. If you're not already there, the energy now, it's available. The sun again. Look how she surrendered. The sun is a positive omen that all is well. Your future is bright. You are connected to source. And maybe whatever this is, maybe this time in the void is so that you can get back connected to source, your true God self, the co-creator. And then you have the Lovers to clarify even more. I mean, do I need to go on, Aquarius? You get the Lovers with the Fool and the Sun. So this is like, again, partnership, love. Love is at its highest with the Sun. Marriage. This is the person that was made for you. They're aligned with your life path, your life purpose. They bring out the best in you. You bring out the best in them. This is love in its highest form. So I do feel like in the future, if love is what you want, if marriage is what you want, if a good business partner is what you want, if they're, you may get love and business. You may get the best of both worlds. That is very much available to you. I'm getting heavy Gemini energy. You got Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Aquarius like yourself, Libra. I'm seeing air and fire, air and fire. And that's all, I like that combination, air and fire. I think you need to believe that what's in your heart's desires is there for a reason. That means it's possible. I think it's more so about believing that you're worthy and that it's on its way to you. It's already on its way to you. I also feel like there is definitely a need for Aquarius to heal their heart chakra. They need to open their heart fully, open their mind fully, be open fully to receive this abundance that you want. Because, what's blocking this abundance is your limited thinking. And also gratitude. There's something here about gratitude, Aquarius. Needing to practice gratitude. Not when things are going the best. When things are not even when shit is looking like it went from sugar to shit, that's the time where gratitude matters. Because the Most High, the Creator, looks at it like, well, damn, if you happy with this little bit, what you gonna do when I bless you with this abundance? You know what I mean? If you're not even satisfied with what you have now, what you gonna do with an abundance? So yeah, Aquarius, I see your love life definitely going to shift in the future. You need to do what you need to change your thinking in order to pull this in. It's not going to come to you till you change, do that inner, that shadow work. Because I am getting dark night of the soul, shadow work vibes over here. Your shadow self is, tricking you out of trying to trick you out of your abundance and what's for you. Now, what's in your spiritual sector? You got protection. So what else do I need to say? There's definitely somebody in the spiritual realm, whatever you subscribe to, the Creator, the universe, the Most High, your ancestors, or whoever you subscribe to, you have protection around you. I feel like, and especially for those of you who are going through your healing process, if you're going through your shadow work and going through that dark night of the soul, I feel like you're protected during this time because the Most High knows that you're very fragile. It's probably not even best to be kind of dating right now. So I think right now that's going to come because it's in the cards. I think it's more so about doing what you need to do for you in the meantime. You are loved in the spiritual realm, Aquarius, and it is paired with the Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys, this is your ancestors that are protecting you. Some of you guys even have you guys have gifts. There's an inheritance. So there's some sort of gift that you have. It's in your lineage. It's in your bloodline. You may discover this during this cycle. Some of you guys need to look up like your ancestral lineage. That's like very important. That was the same thing for Sagittarius too. About looking into their ancestral lineage. With the Ten of Pentacles here, for those of you who are entrepreneurs, independent, workers, this is here for you spiritually, this abundance. People be worried about the material world. You better make sure that's, especially with all that's going on now, make sure that spiritual account is on fleek. That's what we need, making sure is, got a couple commas in it for sure. Because that, you can't take that car, with you. You can't take that house with you. You can't take nothing else with you. And it is paired with the broken heart, paired with attachment. So yeah, I feel like there's a need for you to heal family issues. There's a need for you to heal whatever, because it's something about the past that's holding you back. Maybe it's your childhood, your past experiences, especially if you come from abusive background or whatever the case may be. That heart chakra, you got to heal that heart chakra, because there's a blockage. It's making it difficult for you to connect with other people on a soul and heart, heart, like a heart connection, or whoever this is in the equation. Their past is what's keeping them stuck. It's this mask, this defense mechanism. It's what's keeping them bound. They're bound to pain. It's like they're you want to break that chain, and that might be generational too, with this Ten of Pentacles. People say there's no such thing as generational curses. I don't believe in that. I don't think that is true. There's some things that is in your DNA. Okay, period. So yeah, there's something here about breaking generational curses. Whatever has stopped your lineage from fully thriving at its fullest potential, you probably are one of the chosen ones, So let's see, Aquarius, what is your positive affirmation? To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. So the ancestors, okay, the angels, whoever you feel like is supporting you in another, on some other stuff, that's who you need to be calling on and connecting with right now, especially if you need assistance, especially if you're going through that shadow work, because that ain't no easy, that gray area ain't no, that's a hard place to be in. Even when you look at the sabotage card, it's a lot of gray, that darkness, going through that darkness. Your darkness is how you're going to see the light. Your darkness is what's going to bring you to the light. All of it is necessary, Aquarius. We're both of that shit. By spreading loving energy, I attract more love. What did I say? That heart chakra, and it's making it difficult for you to connect or someone to connect. By spreading loving energy, I attract more love. Okay? More love. You can be powerful in loving ways, Aquarius. Okay? You can be powerful in loving ways. Aquarius. Positive affirmation. Oh, Aquarius, there was a song. Your video gonna be kind of long. Oh, hell to the no. Peace is my pulse. Peace is my pulse. I meant to play this in the beginning. There's a song, Aquarius. Oh, 1122. Look at the master numbers. This is the shit that be happening to me. But there's a song, Aquarius, by T.I. It's called Sorry. It's featuring Andre 3000. And for some reason, I don't know why that, I feel like this may mean something to some. I gotta get to the hook. Who should I be sorry to? Okay, so yeah, please look up the lyrics to it, even just that hook. Okay, it's called Sorry. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. If I don't hear from you in the private session, I will see you when I see you. Okay, take care of yourself. Love and light. Also, Aquarius, I'm sorry. Another thing I wanted to say, I meant to say it in your reading, is that you guys need to get some sun. Okay, there's something about the sun. Okay, I don't know. The only reason I'm saying it because I'm moving on to my next reading, and I'm like, dang, that's what I meant to tell Aquarius. So there's something about the sun. Okay, so if you can, wherever you are, try to sun gaze if you can for a little bit. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Okay, love and light. I'm going for it.